Hello, Misha.
Hello. I think we can see you now.
How's the sound?
I do not know.
Okay.
I do not know. Seems good to me. I just checked it by unmuting my.
Sorry?
I unmuted my computer.
Oh,
And I
that's
heard
why there
myself.
was like feedback. Yeah, you need the headphones.
Next time.
Do we have anyone watching? That's the question.
We don't, but we also were a little late, so
Sorry?
we were a little late.
Yeah. Well, we expected some tech issues. So.
That's true. That's what happens when you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you do it for the first time.
Okay. Well, let me know if people are joining, and I'm just gonna draw my little pheasants. Pheasant. There's only one.
So far.
What?
There's only one so far.
So far. I do have another one.
You do have what, sorry?
I have another one that
That's
I'm
true.
working on, not this one.
So you have the chat configured to show up in the video?
Yeah, it's kind of over
Yeah, I see it
the
now.
iPad.
We have one person that said hi, which is also my alt account, so.
Yes. Yep. I don't know, maybe I should move the chat and put it where it's a bit more visible.
Maybe over the bottom of the drawing?
Yeah, like here. Maybe
Well.
that would be better. And I'll do the same on Instagram. I mean, you'll see it a little bit late. I think it's just like 5 or 6 seconds, like of delay.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay. Cool.
I don't see it indicated in Instagram that we're live.
Well, we have, there's 2 people who joined. Hello. So I'm assuming we are live.
On Instagram, you mean?
Yeah. I
Okay.
just see it on like the.
Yeah, I don't think I can see it on my end.
Yeah, that's very possible. You'd have to log in.
I'm logged in, but I still can't see it. Only your live can see it. So we'll have to figure out something for next time to make that clearer.
Yeah, like I could log in Instagram in my personal account and see if,
Yeah.
like, if the Ugly Cat Studio is live. So you might have to log in with my account.
Or any other account.
Or any other account. I'm gonna work on his head.
So tell me about why you switched from one pheasant to another.
Because the other one, I wanted to do more of a classic painting, and the background, I need to work on the background and make sure that it works, and I thought this was not the best option for the live stream. Like, I'm gonna stay with what I'm comfortable with for the first live stream. And
That makes
then
sense.
We'll see. Oh wow. The sun is like reflecting my face.
Yeah. If you'd like, I can put down the shades.
drawing?
If you end up having a problem, let me know. I will.
Can you just...
Yeah. Going ahead and doing that right now.
Thank you.
It's the problem when you schedule these things for during the heat wave. Though I guess it's not the heat.
It's not really a heat wave. Like the heat is subsided. Still have like the sun in my eye, but that's good. It's not
Anything above like 20 degrees Celsius is a heat wave.
That's true. That's a little bit of like kind of.
So have you named this guy yet?
Well, it's Rocco.
Rocco, yeah, that's true. This is your sister's resident pheasant in their backyard.
So Rocco lives. My sister lives in Nova Scotia, and Rocco is a pheasant that visit their backyard. Like it's kind of foresty where they live, and he's there often. So this is you can see it
On where? Sorry.
on the reference picture on the
Oh yeah,
iPad. Like you can see how like fat he is.
yeah. He's a little chubster.
He is a chopster. He is super round. And yeah, he hangs out a lot in their backyard because they give like food to the birds, and he comes and eat that food.
What do they feed him?
He eats like bird seeds.
Woodhouse is coming in.
What is this joint?
Being annoying.
Woodhouse.
We may have a cameo of him on inserting his paws onto your screen.
We may. Woodhouse, do you want to come say hi? Hey, Woodhouse. Get that? Yeah. What can you do?
He's gonna do the thing he always does, which is like come tantalizingly close and then meow and bitch and moan.
Yeah.
Not sure if the audience can hear, but the cat is being extra difficult right now. He does not like us not paying attention to him.
That is a true fact. Woodhouse, get that?
I'll try to get his attention.
I mean, he does that like all day long. Like when I work my day job, that's what he does like all day. When I start talking, and then at some point he gets tired and then jumps on the desk.
Well, he's a smart cat who does not like online meetings and Zooms.
Well, I wouldn't say smart.
Well, he's right about this one thing.
That's true.
I remember when he used to be in my old apartment, he would be completely silent until I put my headset on, until I started talking, and then he was not having it.
That is him.
He didn't know what it was, but he knew he wasn't having it. Ooh, we got 3 people on Instagram taking a look.
Oh wow. Hello everyone who's listening. Do you have people like on YouTube or on Twitch?
We do not.
That's what I thought.
Well, I mean, we've never done this before, and no one knows who you are. So,
Yeah.
Like, hopefully that'll change going forward. But for the moment, it's semi-anonymous, except for Instagram, where you have followers.
That is true.
Your the Ugly Cat's YouTube channel has a whopping 7 subscribers, 3 of which I believe are my alt accounts. And on Twitch we have 0, except for my 1 alt account. So
A mind-blowing amount.
yeah.
What else? Enter.
Well, what it does mean is that 100% of our Twitch followers are here.
It's true.
Unlike Instagram, where it's like a paltry, like 0 point something.
Woodhouse is here and he's saying hi. Woodhouse. Okay. He has taken his rightful place on my desk. There's a bed next to me, and this is where he spends his holidays. So this is where he went.
So, like, how long have you been working on this particular painting?
I mean, it's hard to tell. I think like I started, I think like 2 weeks ago, but I don't work on it like all the time. For I do have a day job that is keeping me pretty busy these days, but
And a cat that is doesn't let you work.
yeah.
Woodhouse, you're the reason that the art doesn't come faster.
Yeah, let's blame the cat.
Everything's the cat's fault.
Let's blame the cat.
He's staring at you. Oh, no, now he's relaxing. We gotta rethink the camera setup so he can be seen.
I mean, I can probably if I turn my laptop camera, I think Woodhouse is going to be in the field of view. But I'll be in the field of view too, but let's there's people around.
We're gonna have to do a hard pivot from a art
Can you see,
screen to a cat
Woodhouse.
screen.
Oh, we can see you a little bit, Michelle, in the back.
That's fine.
But Woodhouse's head, we only have people on Instagram. Let me put it on Instagram too. Oh, we can fully see you, Michelle, on Instagram, but you can see Woodhouse on the left. Here. He's on my desk.
Well, this is the studio office room where all the magic happens.
Yep.
Woodhouse is not the only one who spends all his waking hours in this room. You also do that.
I am also here all day. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this off so I'm not, so you just don't see the top of my head while I draw.
Do you know what kind of pheasant he is? Or is there just one kind of pheasant?
I don't know. I know nothing about pheasants.
I know that people eat them.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, he is what is known as the common pheasant, which is a little disappointing.
But yeah, there's a lot of pheasants around where my sisters live. So when we go for walks, like, we see like a lot of pheasants.
Is it just like the males, or do you see the
Only the males.
the hen, the drab and?
I don't think I've seen. I don't think I've seen a female, but like maybe I wouldn't know because like they don't look like what my idea of pheasants.
They look the same except they're like brown and mottled and not green and.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen one, but I don't think they're out and about as much as the males though.
They're at home taking care of the pheasant coop.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not even native to here. They're like introduced from Europe for hunting.
Huh.
And then they got out and kept thriving, I guess.
Well, they are pretty cute.
I don't think there's a single bird or mammal that you don't think is cute, though.
That's also a true fact.
The problem when you skip.
Sorry?
No, that was just a technical hiccup
Oh.
caused by me hitting the wrong button on my technical machine.
Technical machine.
That's what it's called. That's what Tim Apple sells technical machines.
That is true.
This cat is staring at me. He doesn't know what's going on. This is not our normal evening MO.
Yeah. It doesn't look super at ease.
He never looks super happy.
No. I get used to it.
That's why you painted a thing called the Unimpressed Woodhouse.
That is true.
Oh, we got 2 people on Twitch.
2 people on Twitch?
Two Twitch, 2 Furious.
One is you?
Yeah.
Do we count as someone as like because we're live streaming?
I don't believe so.
The light red starts lower on this beach.
Can you say that again?
I'm talking about where like the colors are on this beach. There's a lot of like birds are always hard to draw because the feathers are always kind of like there's so many details.
Is that why you're concentrating on his face waddle thing?
Well, just because this is what I felt like drawing currently. I'm ignoring the background for now. I don't really like it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm kind of ignoring that because I don't want to work on that now.
I like his stumpy little tiny feet, which are obviously not finished yet, but they're not going to get any bigger.
It's like just like the middle part of a Q-tip.
The Q, not the tip.
It's true. Yeah. The music not on. Oh, because I'm not. It is on.
Yeah, you have the stream muted.
Yeah. Usually I keep the music at like so I can hear it in my headphones, but I turn it off earlier because you had feedback because of your laptop that was unmuted. Okay. Now I hear it. It's good. He has a really derpy face.
I mean, no one talks about pheasants as the most handsome of animals.
Yeah.
They're always making a funny turkey-like face.
And it was especially like he's especially derpy. I like him.
So, like, when you feed him, like, do you feed him out of his, like, when your sister and you feed this pheasant, Rocco, is it like out of the hand or is it just you put food on the ground?
No, he doesn't. Like if you go out or even is too close to the window, like to the back door to go in the yard, like he's leaving. He's very skittish. Like you can't go and like just hang out with him.
I think we may be disconnected on Instagram.
Sorry?
Can you double check? We might be disconnected on Instagram.
I still see it, but Instagram is like super buggy as well.
Okay.
But I see currently the live going on my end.
Okay.
If I can go in my own Instagram.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
We're good. It's just in the Restream app, it was complaining.
Okay.
All good. We got 3 people watching on the YouTubes.
3 people on YouTube?
Yep.
That's really...
You're a superstar.
Yeah, I know. Like 6 people total?
Well, we don't know that they're not some of the same people.
That's true. And Yeah, that is a true fact. We do not know.
We got 4 people on the Instagram and 3 people on the YouTube.
Well, I'm gonna believe that we have 7 people. Which is honestly more than I thought it would connect. That's pretty good. It's a little bit more like vibrance in his eyes. It's a little bit drab.
Woodhouse is staring off into nothingness. He's still visible on the horizontal stream.
What?
We can see, like, on the YouTube stream.
Uh,
Oh no, now it's gone.
Not. You scared me for a minute. Give him a little bit of life in his eyes.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Let's give him a little bit of life in his eyes. Yeah. It's a little bit drab.
Is that white spot behind his eye like real, or is it just not colored yet?
But this, like in his eye?
No, not in his eye, but like to the left of that.
Oh, he has a little like kind of gray spot on his cheek, which I haven't worked on yet. It's not going to be as gray. It's kind of like a light purple, probably.
You might want to move the iPad over to the right a bit because you're a little bit off screen.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I see his weird eye tumor thing.
I'm hiding the reference.
So next time we go there, we need to you need to show me Rocco.
Yeah.
Though, if I remember correctly, last time you went to your sister's house, he was not there, right?
Last time I went, this is when I took this picture here.
Oh, was it the previous time then?
Yeah, it's when I went for Christmas.
So he actually comes out and like is active in the wintertime with the snow and everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except when I'm there, apparently.
Yeah. You are pheasant repellent.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
In the winter, I repel pheasants and I attract snowstorms.
Attracts what, sorry?
Snowstorms. It's true.
No, I know.
It was ridiculous last time. Like, it never snows over there. And then when I was there for Christmas, there was like 3 snowstorms in like 5 days.
And they don't usually get that kind of weather back there.
No, they don't. Like, the day before I arrived, it was like 8 degrees and they were surfing in the sun and it was great. And I got there and it was minus 30 and it was too cold to surf and it was snowing like crazy.
Yeah, the fact that in like Canada you can surf in the winter like kind of boggles my mind. I'm not from the East Coast, so I'm used to like Prairie and Ontario and Quebec, where you don't want to be outside in the middle of January.
Yeah, once you're in the water, the wetsuit is pretty warm, but like it's when you.
But you still got like face and hands and all that.
Well, yeah, but like it's not that bad.
Yeah, evidently. I mean, I grew up in Winnipeg. It's not normal to be able to even have exposed face and hands in the wintertime there.
That's true.
They measure the wind chill by how long skin freezes. Like today it will be minus 43. Skin will freeze in 4 seconds.
Yeah, when it's that level of cold, we don't surf.
Yeah. But it doesn't get that cold in Nouvelle-Écosse.
No, usually not.
Except when you're around.
Yeah, exactly. It's really cool though to like surf in winter, like with the snow and like the beach when it's full of snow around. Like it's really, really cool.
You wore your appropriate shirt for drawing pheasants and hunting animals.
There are pheasants on my shirt. Can we see? Let's see if I can find a pheasant. Yes, there's one here.
Though these are not the same pheasant as
No.
Rocco.
But I do have my shirts with pheasants on them.
Well, for all you know, LL Bean scoped out real pheasants in Nova Scotia for this purpose.
It is possible. Do one would think that it would scope their pheasants in Maine.
Well, I mean, the Maritimes are not far from Maine. It could be Rocco travels,
That's true.
migrates. Well, the cat is angry again. I think he's going to jump up on my lap now. Yes, he has done so. And as usual, he's rubbing his head on my laptop.
I mean, of course. What else would he do?
That is his usual modus operandi.
So do you know if pheasants are like everywhere in North America?
I don't believe they are, because they are not native to North America. So, like, it's only where they've been introduced.
Okay, let me rephrase. Have they been introduced to the whole of North America?
Okay, let me pull up the Wikipedia.
The Google machine.
They're well established in the Rockies, the Midwest, Canada, and Mexico.
Hmm.
The largest populations are in the Great Plains, the Wheat Belt, and southern Canada. But southern Canada is like 7,000 miles long, so I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's a...
But New England seems to be a hotbed, and the Maritimes is right beside New England, as is Quebec.
Yeah.
Pheasants of Quebec. Yeah, they are. They do exist in Quebec. They're called Pheasant de Colchide.
De Pheasant de quoi?
Colchide.
Colchide?
Colchide.
Colchide. I've never heard that.
Well, I think the Latin name is Colchidus or something.
Yeah.
Also known as the ring-necked pheasant. Oh yeah, it's pretty widespread. Like, it's not in the north, but like I'm looking at a map here that has it like all over the U.S. Like the part of Canada which has people also has pheasants.
Well, I'm glad.
And they are rare in Newfoundland. They didn't take the ferry over. So they do have them in Cape Breton, so like maybe they can take ferries.
Well, there's a road.
That's true. You can take the bridge. We got 6 people on Insta now.
Ooh.
Nope, I'm incorrect. I'm unable to count. There are 5 people.
No, 6. I see 6 now. So I don't know if we see when people leave.
Yeah. Well, people, you're not allowed to leave. That is the the moral of that story.
We need to keep count.
Yeah. For the folks who, if there's something you want Catherine to talk about her art, or just any request, let us know. The chat's there. It's not being used. It's very sad.
I'm happy to talk about anything.
Well, not anything.
Well, okay, not anything.
We'll keep it G-rated and reasonable.
It's true.
This is not a politics or a relationship advice stream yet.
No, I'm down. If anyone needs relationship advice.
Step 1, draw pheasants.
Step 2, attract a mate.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about like relationships, I don't think the pheasant is something to be emulated.
Yeah.
Where the men walk around all day getting free food and the women are nowhere to be found. That is not a society that I...
Can you tell me, like, with your Google machine, what color their beak are? Because on my picture it's white, but I don't know, it might be like overblown because it's...
Well, first of all, the term of art is the technical machine.
The technical machine?
By Tim Apple.
You ask your technical machine what color the beak of a pheasant is.
I mean, like... do you want me to just look at pictures?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to, like, ask what color is a pheasant's beak?
I mean, whichever you feel like doing. As long as I have a color at the end of that, I don't mind that much.
Turquoise, mauve.
Do you have a...
No, I'm making up colors.
Oh, okay.
I'm being facetious. It is, like, to my mind, white. But I see in, like, 3-bit color. According to artificial intelligence, it is a very pale yellow or horn color.
A pale yellow or what?
Horn.
Horn. Okay.
Like a
yeah.
Antler.
I'll put a little bit of yellow in my beak.
And I'm looking at pictures of pheasants, and some of them, like, it's just off-white, but the tip is sometimes a little yellowy.
Oh, that's cute.
Because they, like, don't brush their teeth and stuff, I guess. Hygiene's another place where you don't want to emulate the pheasant.
That is true. There's a little bit more blue in his neck.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Said he has more blue in his neck, so I need to add some blue here.
It's also known as the collared or ring neck pheasant.
Huh.
Due to the collar or ring neck of the pheasant.
I guess it's to make sense.
Well, now that I think about it, kol shid probably means something about the kol. Oh, no, it doesn't.
What does it mean?
It's from a place in ancient Greece called Kolchis or Kolkis.
Okay.
It is actually today in Georgia. The, like, cheese boat Georgia, not like Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. You should go with cheese boats.
Khachapuri is, I believe, what they call the cheese boat. Though any Georgian listeners in the chat can correct my pronunciation.
Add a little bit of yellow in his beak.
Can you say that again?
I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow in the beak.
Horn color, I believe, is what I've been told to add.
Well, horns come in kind of different colors, though.
Yeah, but horn is a color. Or so says Google. You know, we make a big deal on the Ugly Cat website that, like, your art is human made by your hand and not AI generated. But technically, I asked ChatGPT what color the horn is. So you never know. We may have violated that oath. Oh, we got a couple more people on the Insta.
so many people. I really did not expect this turnout.
Well, you did announce it on your Instagram, and you announced it via an email.
Yeah, I know that, but
So, like, some people did join, which is nice.
it is very nice.
And it makes sense that Instagram has, like, a platform that you've been using pretty, religiously for a couple of years now, compared to Twitch and YouTube, where we're just starting out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Twitch has, like, YouTube has all kinds of stuff on there, but we don't really fit the narrow Twitch demographic.
For now.
For now, we are changing that. By the power of your art, we shall change Twitch. The cat is unhappy.
Yeah,
As
there's
is.
people watching when I can say hi. Ah, il est avec toi. Woodhouse. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
now the cat's coming.
I didn't mean to steal him. Can you come say hi with us?
No, he just wants to complain. That is his
Yeah.
lot in life.
He does. That's what he does best.
Meow.
You time with us.
Why did they name this pheasant in Nova Scotia? Why did they name him Rocco?
I have no idea.
He doesn't give me like a Italian-American vibe, which is what I get from the name Rocco.
Get down with us. We'll have to shout it.
Did I ever tell the time I went to the Church of St. Rocco?
No.
We were at a wedding in Rhode Island, an Italian-American wedding. And it was at an Italian-American church, the Church of St. Rocco. And I was unfamiliar with this particular saint. He is known for two things: giving food to stray dogs and having a wound on his thigh.
I mean,
So there were stained glass windows of St. Rocco with just like a gash on his thigh, with a bread in his hand and a dog like eating the bread.
if you're gonna be known for something, being known for like giving food to stray dogs is a pretty good one.
Yeah, the thigh wound is,
It's questionable, but
yeah. I think just the name Rocco sounds a little funny to our ear, but the French version, Saint Roch, is like not that weird sounding.
Saint-Roch.
Is it Roch?
Yeah, R-O-C-H.
Ah,
Comme Rock voisine.
yeah. I thought it would be Roche.
No. Saint-Roch.
I'm sending you an image in our private chat.
Well, I'm gonna probably get the notification on my iPad. Yes. You sent me something.
Picture of Saint Roch. Roch.
But the dog is cute.
The dog is cute, but he's got a wound on his thigh.
It's true.
You should probably turn your notifications off on the iPad for this,
Yeah, I thought about it this morning and then I forgot.
because what if you get like sexted?
Don't send me sex, then that will be fine.
Okay. I can't even pronounce the word, let alone do it, so we're good. No, but like you're gonna get like a code being like your Facebook 2-factor code is 12345,
Yeah.
and then one of these like scurrilous hackers that's watching can.
Okay, I have more research for you.
Okay.
Do they have you know how like birds have like nostrils on their beaks?
Yeah.
Do pheasants have nostrils on their beaks?
That is a good question. I'm sure they do, but they're not called nostrils. They're called nares.
Okay, but do they have them?
Yes.
They do?
Yep. All birds have them.
Let's, I don't see them on.
Let me find a close-up of a pheasant's beak for you to.
Okay, yeah, and then send it to me.
I think they have like a little flap. Excuse me.
Oh, like pigeons?
Unfortunately, I'm not super familiar with the nasal anatomy of the pigeon, but I am sending you a photo in the private chat.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. That is somewhat terrifying.
The fact that it has a nose.
No, but I did not like the face. Like he's cute, but also
I've just sent you a different one,
yeah.
so you have multiple references to look at.
Yeah, the other one is very small. Okay, they have like a what seems to me like a pumpkin, a seed on their beak.
Yeah.
So something like.
So I assume this is the kind of thing where if you were doing this for your work, like for a
my
film or
day work,
TV
you mean?
series, you would have access to like stock photo libraries to like give you pheasant nose.
Well, I have access to Google.
That's true. I guess Google is now the stock photo library for the world.
I mean, we do have access to like a stock photo library for sure, but for references, like if I'm not going to use it, and for people who are listening, my day job, I work in VFX, so that's what I'm talking about here. If I'm not going to use it, because obviously you can't use image that you find on Google on a shot in a movie because that.
Well, you can't use it directly, but you could like look at 20 noses of a.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, like, but for references, Google is often better. But if I need images to actually like work, then I will use the stock photo like website. Because that will come with.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Use it.
I didn't quite catch what you just said.
I said because the stock photos website come with like the rights to use it commercially.
Yeah. But my point was just that we don't have access to all that for your private art studio.
No. But it doesn't matter because I'm not painting an image that I'm finding. Like these
Yeah.
are, like I'm painting. That's a picture that I have taken, and not like I'm not stealing an image. from
No,
the
of course
internet
not.
to draw.
And a lot of the time, it's not even from a photo. It's from like many photos that you take to like inspire one image.
Yeah.
We got a few more joiners.
Often it's one photo. Like
Sorry, can you say it again?
most of the time it's one photo. Like I combine them.
We've got a few more people following on the Instagram.
Ooh.
I think we're at like 10 now.
Hello, everyone. Haha. And now I've decided that his beak is blue.
That his beak is what?
Blue.
Blue is not really the color of horn, though.
Well, his beak is kind of like a really pale, like greenish blue on the picture you sent me.
Yeah, it's hard to like identify exactly because the lighting in every photo is different. But it does look a little like gray blue.
Yeah. One of my coworkers today told me that he went to the Eco Zoo with his kids.
The Eco Zoo in the West Island?
Yeah, and made me think that we should go.
I don't think they have a pheasant though.
No, but we haven't been in a while.
Yeah, and they do have a lot of cute animals.
Yeah.
Like their poor bald eagle that could not lay eggs but really wanted to. It's a little hot for our taste now, I think.
Oh yeah, we need to go when it's like a cool day.
October. They don't have pheasants, but they do have wild turkeys, which are kind of like grotesque pheasants.
I like turkeys.
I like them too, but they are like more grotesque than a pheasant.
That's true.
With all its like mottled red stuff on their face. You can tell I'm a really, really skilled ornithologist because I know the technical terms for everything. Mottled red stuff on the face. So I guess we'll do, we're going to go for an hour today, right?
I mean, we'll see how it goes and if it's going well, but like I think at least an hour, maybe a little bit more, depending how it goes.
So again, folks, if you'd like to have Katrin draw something specific or just have a subject you want her to chat about, or if you want us to be quiet, let us know. There is a chat.
Shut up, guys.
Yeah. We are very novice at this, so we don't know what the people want yet.
Oh, my appropriate crashed.
But I think this is, the intention at least is to make this a regular thing. Every week streaming. Yeah. Ooh, look at all your drawings.
That is the, I don't know how that's going to show on the screen. That's the other pheasants I'm working on. That I think I like better because I like the background better. But...
Is this also Rocco?
That's another Hoko. It's like he's not as round and fat.
So there's multiple pheasants at her house.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of pheasants.
And you just call them all Rocco?
Yeah.
Not unlike Brigitte, the gang of squirrels you all call Brigitte.
Absolutely.
So I was saying that we're planning on making this a regular thing. So if you have any suggestions or critiques for that matter, let us know.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear it. And we can iterate, as the management consultants say.
I'm gonna work on this tail. I've not done yet. So is there a lot of like different species of pheasants?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things like duck where there's like a billion of them. But this is the common one. Yeah, there's like dozens.
There's what?
Dozens of pheasants.
Sure.
But in the like in North America, there's just the one, I believe, because they're not native. There's the blood pheasant from Bhutan.
Is he red?
He has red. I'm going to send you this image in the chat, which no one else can see, so it's great television.
Oh, they're cute. Okay.
Oh, they're all cute.
They are.
But there's like 50 different kinds of pheasant. I mean, that's always the case when you Google a bird. Like, how many kinds of crow are there? 290. How many kinds of duck are there? Sorry, what?
How cute are they? Look at like the yellow face.
Well, no one else can see. Oh, you put it there.
Yeah.
So maybe you got to pivot to painting a blood pheasant. It's found in the Himalayas, in India, Nepal, Bhutan, China, etc. And they're least concerned in terms of endangerment. And their habitat overlaps with the panda.
Oh, that's interesting.
But this is not the pheasant that we are featuring today.
No. Today is only the common pheasants, though it's an especially fat one.
An uncommonly fat common pheasant.
Uncommonly round pheasants.
Maybe she's feeding Rocco a bit too much if he's that round.
I mean, she's also feeding like squirrels and all kinds of birds.
Are they equally engorged and round?
No, they're regular sized. Not like that. Okay.
So there are 35 pheasant species grouped into 11 genuses.
How many species?
35. So I think it's one of those things where it's probably like, is the eastern northern pheasant different from the northern pheasant?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like when I was a kid, there was one thing called an orangutan, and now there's 3.
What?
There used to be just orangutan.
Okay.
Now there are 3 species. Because they decided based on, like, I don't know what they decided based on, but now there's a Sumatran orangutan and a Bornean orangutan.
Oh, okay.
And one other orangutan that are considered distinct enough by primatologists.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, are there 35 pheasant species or 26 or 92? Like, I'm sure if you got the International Pheasant Society to debate it.
Yeah.
Which is not the subject here. Because we are not ornithologists.
Definitely not.
So when you said that you're not, like, completely happy with the background,
No.
like, do you mean redoing it completely or just color or?
I'm not sure. Like I like that he's standing on a skinny little tree. Like I think that's like I like that.
The birch stump?
Yeah. But because it's full of colors, I didn't know like what to do with the background. So I tried. I was like, maybe it's a moonlight, kind of like a little bit like not super like realistic, but just like maybe like he's sitting in front of the moon, and then we can see his like round silhouette. But also it bugs me because his beak is pretty bright, and like if it would be in front of the moon, it would obviously be darker. But that's a separate thing. Like it doesn't need to be.
Yeah, that's the VFX artist coming in.
Yeah.
The light doesn't match. The shadows are not realistic.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is important when you're making a movie and less important
Yeah.
when you're making an art.
But I wonder like if I just like if like would it be better to just have like a color? I think I tried a couple things like, but if I put it all, we're about like 5 seconds delayed in the video, but um,
Oh, we just got somebody following us on Twitch.
ooh, um, we have now what, 2 followers, 3 followers?
2, one of which is me.
Okay, well I'll take it. Yeah, so like if I put a green background, like is he kind of lost in because he has so many colors? Um,
You could make it all like over dramatically like black with like the sun.
yeah, I could be that. I usually keep my background fairly like simple. Um, I quite like just kind of having a shape, but like if I no, that's not the right layer. Undo, 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 undo.
Oh, we got a commenter.
Ooh. Ah, merci, merci.
Someone, for those of the people here don't read French, someone just congratulated Catherine on her first stream.
Yes. I was very like stressed all day about this, but the first one I started, and not too many tech issues, which I'm surprised. There's a little bit of like panic just before we started, but overall it's not that bad. So I'm
And
pretty
that kind of
happy.
thing will just get easier.
Yeah,
It'll be second nature.
yeah.
We'll be like one of those weird people who like streams everything on Twitch. Go to the kitchen, go to the bathroom, go to the store.
Yeah.
She just replied again, you got this, you're doing great.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice.
I'm not sure I like the psychedelic purple
No,
like
no, no. I'm just kind of.
Prince album cover version.
But I'm just wondering, like, if I get like. Yeah, I don't know what.
Well, this is like one of the advantages of digital painting.
Yeah,
Is
you
that
can
you can-
try things and you're not like in
Yeah.
trouble.
Because if you're standing in front of an easel for like 16 weeks, and you're like, "Oh, I don't like that," well, then you're out of luck.
I mean, I did that. Well, I mean, not 16 weeks, but I did study in fine arts,
Yeah.
and I had spent a lot of time on like work, and then like the night before it was due, like rip it off because like I don't like it anymore, and like start again.
Well, that sounds like you.
It does sound like me.
I mean, in effect, you did that with the pheasant.
That is
You're like,
true.
I don't like this pheasant I'm painting. I'm going to paint a new pheasant.
That is true. So let's see what color background we could give this pheasant. And you guys watching, if you have, if
Yeah, if you have any opinions on what the background of Rocco the pheasant ought to be, as long as it's not psychedelic purple, we want to hear from you.
Misha has vetoed psychedelic purple.
Well, I don't know about vetoed, but like,
Well,
I have strong opinions about purple being the wrong color for pheasants. Purple gives it like a sci-fi feel, like royal or Star Trek-y,
yeah.
or like Batman 1989, which are all great looks, but not really rustic pheasant in the forest kind of looks.
Fierce Crystal says that they like the purple.
Yeah, that makes sense. I should keep my mouth shut.
But I usually like the color, like in all of my painting, usually like kind of stay the same.
Well, the problem with the pheasant is that he's got so many like if you do green, his head dissolves in the background. If you do like brown, his chest dissolves in the background.
Yeah.
Red, Woodhouse, you are not a pheasant. You can be quiet now.
But also, yeah. from the reference, it's kind of like on a green background, so I could keep that. Maybe like really dark green.
Well, the reference is not really a dark green, though.
Well, there's dark green and there's light green.
Oh yeah, I'm being distracted by the the leaves.
Oh, with us. Someone is saying hi. Do you want to come say hi with us? Yeta. You on with us. Yeta. With us. There's people
Catherine is
talking.
now off camera trying to get Woodhouse to join us.
Yeah, with
He's
us.
just out of reach, being difficult and whiny as usual.
Well, if he decides to join me on the desk, I'll turn on my camera to everyone's delight. And with us? Yeta. Oh, what can you do? Nothing. What if I just keep the blue in the background? Ah, c'est vrai qu'on l'aime pareil. Hein, Woodhouse? On t'aime pareil.
Everybody loves Woodhouse, even if you won't come on stage. On camera, I should say. Woodhouse has the distinction of being a bilingual cat, because I speak to him in English and Catherine speaks to him in French, and he listens to neither of us equally well in both languages.
That is true. Like, I feel if I kept the background. Ugh.
So we got all kinds of people coming in and out on Instagram. Very exciting.
Woodhouse. Okay. Say hi, Woodhouse.
I believe you dropped something. Yep, you dropped your mic.
Oh. Sorry, everyone. It's probably.
That's what happens when the technical difficulties. You tempted fate.
Okay, mic is back on me, and
The commotion is ended.
commotion has ended. I mic drop. Yep. Woodhouse.
Well, we've been going for just under an hour now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm lying to everyone. We've been going for an hour and 5 minutes. So
Ooh.
we probably should call it a day soon and regroup and fix all the technical issues for next time.
Yeah.
So we're going to be, the plan is to do this again every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern,
Yes.
whatever that happens to be in your local time zone to all you people. So if you have any suggestions, questions, comments, criticisms, let us know. Ping us on Twitch or Instagram or YouTube.
Yes.
Or really, anywhere else. We're on like all the platforms except TikTok. So if there's anything you'd like to see, please let us know, and we'll try to make it bigger, better, more fabulous for next time.
Like, do we like the all blue background?
The all what?
Misha's like trying to end the stream and like asking questions. Do we like the all blue background without the moon in it?
Without the what in it?
The moon.
I think it's better, actually.
Yeah.
It's a little hard for me to see because the color on the left half where it's streaming what's on your iPad and what's
Yeah.
literally on the iPad don't look the same.
I don't know if I change it, but yeah, you have to look on the left is the actual color that I see on the iPad, and like
Yeah.
on the right, I'm just filming my iPad, so obviously colors are wrong.
And the lighting and all that in our studio affects it.
But yeah, I don't know. And then if I back. I don't know. I quite like him being like in front of the moon. It's kind of a little bit ridiculous, and I like it. Ah, Fierce Crystal says with the moon.
Okay. So
Deux contre un.
I shall never answer these questions again because everything I say, the people have spoken, and it's not my taste. But we can also like do multiple editions
Yeah, for sure.
if there are some anti-moon, extremists,
Yeah.
lunar eliminationists.
Okay, so yeah, I think we'll leave it here for today. We had an hour.
Instagram's gonna kick us off soon, anyways.
Yeah, that's true. Instagram has a time limit. So let's end it for now. And yeah, we'll start that again next week.
So let us know if you have any suggestions. Tell your
Yeah.
friends, tell your family, tell your enemies.
And thanks everyone for like stopping by. I was super nervous all day, but I think it went pretty well. And yeah, we'll do that again next week. Awesome. Thanks everyone. Have a good evening. And yeah, see you next week.
That's offensive. It might be morning for some people.
That's true. Have a good day or night or evening or morning. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye.